Ted Cruz is senator from Texas.
Yep.
You may have heard about this. Texas is having one of the worst natural disasters in the history of their state.
They have the sniffles.
No, it's actually legitimately cold, sir. Pipes are frozen. Homes are totaled. Millions of people are without power. So Ted Cruz mobilizes reinforcements, aid, making sure that people are getting taken care of.
Great.
No, he didn't. He went to Mexico.
Here, take it. See ya.
What a dick. Ted Cruz, the senator from Texas. It's cold. It's snowing. People are losing their homes. It is one of the worst disasters in the history of that state. Ted Cruz took his family and got on a plane and went to Cancun.
It's actually not that easy, but for me it was easy.
We'll see you later, guys.
You're a dick.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Meanwhile, Beto O'Rourke, who lost to Ted Cruz, I believe, is mobilizing support and help. He is Beto O'Rourke put together a group of volunteers. They got on the phones and started calling every number that they could get in Texas. And they started talking to people who were in trouble, who needed help.
Yeah.
And they started sending help to their homes. They started sending help to their like there was one person who was, because people are dying because they're sleeping in their car or they're using their car to heat their home.
Yeah.
They're dying of carbon monoxide poisoning. People are dying because they're freezing to death because they have no heat or water.
Yeah.
It's a life and death situation in Texas. Beto O'Rourke is sending resources and assets to people's homes in Texas to help them survive by putting a group of volunteers together, calling people and reaching out. He's not a senator.
Just a guy right now.
Ted Cruz is a senator, and he's in Cancun with his wife and kids.
Yeah.
I'm amazed by that.
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm not shocked. I'm amazed, but I'm not shocked.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
It is. I can't believe that Ted Cruz is a guy who ran for president in 2016, has aspirations to do so again, and during one of the worst natural disasters in the history of your state, you got on a plane and flew to Cancun. Never mind the pandemic.
By the way, quick question. Why is it that if you're going to do that, you're telling me Ted Cruz doesn't have enough money to get a private jet? You're telling me he doesn't have enough money to...
Apparently not. Apparently not. He flew. He didn't even fly first class.
Yeah, I know.
What does that tell you? This was a spur of the moment. Holy shit, it's cold. Let's go to Cancun.
Yeah.
That's what this was out of Ted Cruz and his family.
It's not good enough.
It really is not good enough.
It's not good enough. And it's classic politics right now.
And finally, let's talk about Rush Limbaugh. The titan of conservative narratives in this country on the EIB network. His network was called EIB, the Excellence in Broadcasting Network.
Okay.
Rush Limbaugh died of cancer, lung cancer, I believe, yesterday. And he is, whether you like him or not, whether you agree with his politics or not, Rush Limbaugh was a pioneer in talk radio. Rush Limbaugh was a difference maker in talk radio. Rush Limbaugh set political policy in this country for over a decade in talk radio. Rush Limbaugh was an influential voice in the Trump era. Rush Limbaugh made a lot of things possible. A lot of things possible. Was he a racist? Maybe. There's a lot of people who feel like he was a racist. Was he a misogynist, anti-woman? Many people feel like he was. That could all be true. The guy still has a substantial legacy in the media in this country. He has a substantial legacy in politics in this country. And the thing that bothered me most yesterday, when the news came out that Rush Limbaugh had passed, were the celebrations that happened on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know how much more uncouth you could be than celebrating a man dying of cancer. I mean, karma, if you believe in that kind of thing, and I do, karma is not a kind foe when you laugh at somebody who died of cancer. Like I just feel like we in this country have gotten to this point where we can't have a conversation about anything other than how was your day.
Yep.
We cannot say more than hello to each other without getting heated. You don't have to agree with Rush Limbaugh, but to try and deny his impact on talk radio, the media, politics, elections, culture, the conservative movement in this country, I think is foolish.
I would agree. I mean, yeah, clearly. I just think the biggest thing here is that Rush Limbaugh, for me, is not. I didn't spend a lot of time listening to the guy. I know he's a Titan. I know that he transformed the game for sure, no doubt about it. But for me, when I heard Rush Limbaugh died, I was like, man, that's really sad. But everybody's time comes.
There is at no point. Yeah, I don't know. What happened to compassion and empathy in this country?
Donald Trump happened.
I don't know. I think it was on the decline before that. I think it certainly Donald Trump highlighted and magnified the polarity in this country. There's no doubt about that. But I just don't see. I don't know when we got to mocking people who die of cancer.
Well,
that's what bothers me.
But that's what Twitter is, dude. Twitter is full of Twitter tough guys.
Yeah, man. But I think it was more than Twitter. I think it was news. I think it was TV shows. I think it was pundits. I think it was.
Yeah, I mean, the paper took him to the woodshed. There's no doubt. I mean, there were multiple papers that did that to him.
And I understand that you have to talk about all aspects of Rush Limbaugh's career. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to celebrate the guy dying of cancer. I'm not going to celebrate him dying, period. No. A lot of people said, hey, he's no Alex Trebek. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Alex Trebek also died of cancer recently, is a guy that, obviously was treasured in this country.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Is Rush Limbaugh a national treasure? No.
Treasure's not the word.
He's not a national treasure. Is he an icon of radio? Yes.
You know him, and that's why he deserves respect.
Yes, he has a legacy, and that won't be denied. I would just caution you, if you're one of those folks who wants to celebrate his death, I would caution you to A, unsubscribe from our YouTube channel, and B, just don't watch our show anymore. Don't listen to our show, because I just don't want you around. I don't want to be around people who would celebrate Rush Limbaugh dying of cancer. Yeah. I just don't. If you want to do the Dr. Laura and celebrate that he's not, had he ever lost his radio show, well, guess what? He didn't. Mm-hmm. Even when people were saying that he was a racist and a misogynist, well, guess what? He didn't. It really is that simple. I'll stop. I happen to be today we talked about a lot of things I'm passionate about.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised how passionate you are about Rush.
It's not that I'm passionate about Rush Limbaugh. Not that you're Rush
about like what he did. I'm just this whole conversation.
I think we've lost the ability to empathize with people. We just don't care. Ted Cruz being in Cancun means that he has no compassion for the people of Texas. Mm-hmm. You're a U.S. Senator for the state of Texas. People are dying, and you're in Cancun in warm weather.
And he'll find a way to spin it.
Right?
He'll find a way.
You're dying. People in your state are dying. Your constituents are dying. And you're in Cancun because you don't empathize or care about them. When you think about Rush Limbaugh's wife today, think about his friends. I don't wish cancer on anybody. I don't wish death on anybody. I wish everybody would live forever. Mm-hmm. Does that mean that Rush Limbaugh should have been on the radio forever? Probably not.
Right.
Ted Cruz, should he be a senator? Probably not. But I just don't wish people ill. That's what bothers me. But anyway.
Yeah, I think our people our country is full of people who, because they disagree with what Rush talked about, and I'm not saying that I agree with, a lot of stuff that Rush said, because I don't. But yeah, dying of cancer is a miserable death. Like, there's no question about it. It's a long, miserable, suffering death.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. All right, there you go. Now that we ended the show on a downer, we didn't get to talk about Bitcoin today. We ran out of time.
It's okay. It'll be there tomorrow.
We'll talk about Bitcoin at $53,000 per coin. You missed your window. We'll talk about that. I actually follow Bitcoin daily.
Yeah.
I bought $500 worth of Bitcoin when I think it was at $13.
Yeah, and then I forgot my password, and now I can't get it.
I forgot my keychain code detector ray gun thing. So my $500 is lost in the blockchain. We'll see you tomorrow morning on a Friday. By the way, what's tomorrow, Jake?
Friday?
No.
Your birthday.
Dick. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 31 again. Until tomorrow, say happy birthday, fat ass.
Happy birthday.